Hello and welcome to a full figured family affair. I'm Grande Beauty.
I'm Amber Beauty.
I'm the American Beauty.
And we all are sisters, and we are the Watson sisters. We decided to start doing a video blog about being plus size. Our subject today is about plus size relationships. And I'm 31.
And I'm 26.
I'm 24.
So we really got a range here of ages, even though I grew up in the 80s. They were born in the 80s, but they pretty much came up in the 90s. So it's a whole, it's the difference, even though they were born in the 80s, up to now, even today, is different as far as plus size women in dating. Because when I was in school, it was pretty much like very rare for a plus size young lady to have a boyfriend. Whereas when she was in school, they had boyfriends, and it just wasn't the case when I was in school. So Alexis, you being 26, what was your experience when you started dating in school?
Well, I can say my first boyfriend was in high school. I was 17. Um, I was a new girl in school. Uh, I can say that in high school I had like real low self-esteem. So really like someone liking me was a surprise to me, or that a person could be genuinely like me. So um, I did. That was my first boyfriend. 17 in high school. Went to prom together. Did like little high school stuff you see on TV. Meet his family. Walked through school together. Everyone knew we were boyfriend and girlfriend. Um, but it was something I never thought I would have a boyfriend in high school, because I had low self esteem, and like I said, my sister like the big girl thing. Um, I just didn't think that a high school boy would like me. Now older guys always were attracted to me.
And see,
But
that was the case for me. Yeah.
Yeah, older guys always liked me, and I look the same from really sixth grade on up. I look the same.
Yeah.
I look a grown woman. People thought
Yeah.
I was a substitute teacher when I came to that
Yeah.
school. So that was my experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was my experience. When I was in school, the guys my age, even they would secretly like me. We would call them big girl closet lovers, where they would be with a skinny girl out in public, but they wanted to call you at night to come over to your house and love on you. So that was my case, and I was always dealing with older guys, because older guys were the only one mature enough to be with me. But then there came the conflict of me being young, so they thought because I was young that they could get over on me. But me being raised by my mom, you know, our mama, she, pretty much taught us well. Taught us, don't smile in every man's face, and she would tell us in a loving way that because you are plus size, there are men out there that think if they tell you you're pretty, you're beautiful, or whatever, that you're gonna be easy. So I mean, that was never the case for me. None of us. I can say me and my sisters were never easy. So that was a stereotype too. That big girls were easy. They were quicker to give it up. Not me. I know not us. So Tara, what was your experience?
Um, well, um, as far as that's true. I got to high school, and I guess the boys being ashamed of dating a big girl, that really wasn't the case. Cause when I got there, I noticed a lot of heavy girls. You walk around on campus, they were dating, and then as far as my experience of dating and having a boyfriend, um, pretty much I guess everyone became open with it. It was nothing too high. No one really cared. Yeah, they were not ashamed.
Because it was really pretty much at that time evolving into what people call the big girl era. Yes. And we are not a fad. We are not a trend. We have always been around. So we are not a fetish. Yes. So I hate when I hear that big girl fetish. It is not a fetish. It is a preference. Just like people prefer light or darks, tall or skinny. a lot of men do prefer a full figure woman. It is not a fetish. When you get into fetish, we were talking about feet fetish. We were talking about even people who like to have people defecate on them. Those are fetishes. Mm-hmm. Being plus size and men who like plus size women is not a fetish. It is a preference. It's a big thing, and that's another thing too. That's another thing too. I have always been the type of female. If a guy did not, find me attractive, I didn't get offended because I felt like that was his preference. I didn't look at it. Oh, he didn't like me because I'm a big girl or whatever. I could not have liked him because he was too short or whatever. That's his preference. So I just want to tell any lady out there, if you're plus size, don't feel down about yourself if a guy doesn't prefer you because you're plus size. Mm-hmm. That's just his preference. Just look at it that way. Don't think that there's anything wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. They're just like if you had your hair cut off short, you wouldn't be offended if he says, I like a woman with longer hair. It's his preference. So don't be offended. So I had to learn that in life too. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it goes along with like the self-esteem thing. Mm-hmm. When I was younger, I'd be like, oh, he's not gonna like me because I'm big, you know. Now as I get older, I don't know who would like me, but it's not about me being big. It's like he may not like me if I'm not light enough for you. Find somebody light. If I'm not dark enough, find this. That's what I look at now. It's not. I'm not offended. I'm not thinking. That's the first thing that pops in my head. Yeah. He don't like me because I'm big. Yeah. Because first of all, I think you should have a broad spectrum of people who you do like. Yeah. You shouldn't be so. Yes. I know I'm pretty. Exactly. I know I have exactly. I know I have a nice shape. So if me being big is something that will make you not like me, because I mean, look at me. Is it? Then I don't need to talk to you anyway.
Yes, so. And then I've learned what a lot of men. I hear them say, or I see them say, what they are attracted to is a very confident woman. Right. Yeah. And there are a lot of women that they are not confident. Yeah. So back on to what my sisters were saying, sometimes it's never the case. I'm gonna say it may not be your size. It may be the lack of confidence that you have, right. And that's maybe a major turnoff to a man when you meet him.
Mm-hmm. So that is us on relationships. Well, how it has evolved from when we were growing up. So next subject on relationships, being plus size. Mm-hmm. So as far as sexually, I can say that from when I first started having being sexual with guys, I am more confident now, and the fun thing is that Alexis taught me in like the last year or two to be more comfortable with myself, because we think that men pay attention to a lot of things because when you're plus size you think, oh God, look at my big thighs, look at my rolls, or this and that, and she like, men do not look at that, and they don't. Right. And I started paying attention. When you're being intimate with a guy, pay attention where his eyes are. His eyes are not looking at your stomach. His eyes is not looking at your rolls, your big old thighs. He might kiss your thighs, but they don't pay attention to that. Men are only thinking of one thing. That is the stuff that women pay attention to. You know.
Right. And I look at it as the reason why I would say it to my sister, because when you meet a guy, he sees you. You know what I'm saying? He's unless you have about 3 body magics on and one girl, he see he see you are not small. You know what I'm saying? And if he still want to become intimate with you, then I mean he's attracted to you. We all know that men. Men sometimes don't have to be attracted to you, but if he's gonna be intimate with you, something about you is turning him on. Exactly. He sees you when he first sees you. He sees. You got you got some thighs, you got some rolls, you know what I'm saying? You got some, so it doesn't matter to him. That's why I always feel comfortable. What you see is what you get. That's why I feel I feel comfortable. It's my body. You like me when you first saw me.
I say never be self-conscious in the bedroom. Take it off.
Take it off. Go there.
Feed him.
Go there.
There's nothing wrong with that. And I myself, for the last 2 years, I have became very comfortable in the bedroom with my body, because I felt the same way too. Like, every woman tiptoed in a certain area, like you're gonna hide something or whatever. But then, especially when you get with that right person,
oh yeah,
and he makes you don't care what
I'm telling
what
you,
he sees, and that one person, still to this day, I'm not ashamed. I will let you see whatever's on me, because that confidence, I had to learn how to be confident of who I am, what I have, or what I didn't have. So that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Right. And that's another thing too. It is a total difference, and I don't know. I mean, I'm sure y'all probably can relate. It's a total difference being with a guy that has had previous full-figured women. It is a total different experience. It's a total different comfort. And what I mean, like a guy versus like you meet a guy and you're like, have you ever dated a plus size woman? No, whatever. But he's attracted to you. Versus a guy that all you have ever known him being with is plus size women, it is a total different experience and a total different comfort. And they know how to handle a plus size woman better, to me. I mean, I've had that experience. I mean, it's a total different experience.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with that. I have talked to guys before where they told me I'm the first big girl they talked to.
Yes.
But I Facebook. Like I talked to a guy. I went his Facebook page and I seen like maybe a previous girlfriend. I'm like, is he sure that he want to talk to me? You know what I'm saying?
And
I'm like,
I see that
because I mean it's just the opposite of what he is on Facebook. So I didn't really even question him and say, do you like big girls? Because obviously he do. He's talking to me.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel uncomfortable or nothing like that. It's like he liked me. I know I'm it. So
it was something that he saw.
Right. Confidence.
And that's another thing. Yeah, that's another thing. Small women do not think that your man does not like a plus size woman. A plus size woman. They like us. That I get inbox every day, and I'm like you. I go to their page and be like, okay, let me see what's going on, whatever. And they small woman or whatever. Then you think like, what does he want with me? I mean, I know I'm attractive. I'm not down bad. But the thing is, why are you trying to get at me? If I'm guessing I'm not your type.
Right, so you saw a guy, a black guy, thought it was white women. You
know
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
were like
he talking to me, it confused you, like, but then again, hey, I wanted to meet.
Float your boat. And then this make us go the extra mile, because we have to show that, okay, you dating this big girl, every I like to prove every stereotype that they have put out about full figure women wrong when I'm dating a guy. I like to prove it wrong. I really do. And I mean, a lot of women have made it back. It's one thing that I hate. I hate seeing a loud, wild, plus size big girl. That is like my pet peeve. And I believe that they act that way because that's the only way that they feel that they can get attention. So they act out and loud, and you see them in the club, they driving and acting out. It is uncalled for. I mean, people see you, so I think that's just their way of breaking the ice and making themselves feel comfortable. But it doesn't look good at all. At all. At all.
Right. I mean, I think that way about it, period. I've always been like a quiet person anyway.
Yes.
I think you can, like I say, silent but deadly. Like you can go in some place and look nice and walk across the room and have that aura about you. It don't take all of being loud and it's just I hate women. Period. I hate women act like that. Period. It makes me cringe. Really.
It does. It's it makes you cringe like. And then for her to be a plus size woman, you're like, oh, you are representing me wrong. You are representing what everybody says that plus size girls are. And it's just, and those are the easy ones that feel like, okay, I'm full figure, so I got to give it up quicker to keep a man's attention. You know, and you have that, and it goes on, and we're not gonna just put on plus size women, because there are small women that do it too. Small women have the same insecurities that we do, and I have found, because I've had small friends, that you look like nothing's wrong with you. You know, that's just women. Period. All of us have things that we look at as flaws. You know,
we all go through the same thing. It doesn't have nothing to do with skin color, size, height. It all women go through the same thing. Every woman has been hurt.
I mean, but we all go through the same thing, but people still don't think that we do. Just like being black or white, you know, we.
Yeah. And that's what I always say too. We have strikes against us. You know, first of all, we're black. Second, we're women. Third, we're overweight women. So I mean, we have 3 strikes against us. So we have to work like 3 times as hard to get the recognition that we deserve. But then again, I have found that me being plus size has given me recognition that I never thought I would have, being small. I think if I was small, I would just fit into the same category and the same box with any other pretty small woman. But me being plus size set me apart from a whole lot of women, and put me in a whole nother crate for me to show the world something, and people pay attention. Because when I walk in the room, all of us, me and my sisters, when we come in, people look like, okay, well, what planet that came from?
Yeah, like, who are they? You know, these are some different type of plus size women. You know, what are these plus size women? And I have seen other women like that. I'm like, you know, those are nice, beautiful plus size women.
Yeah, it is a difference when a well dressed, well put together plus size woman come in the room. It is something so different about her than any other plus size woman. And take heed, if you're that plus size woman that's loud, not pulling yourself, not keeping it together, it's a difference. It's nothing that we try to do, and I'm pretty sure that any plus size woman that's well put together out there, you can relate. It's something so different. People look at you like, wow, where did she come from? And the guys are like that, like, you know, and it's a different type of respect, and I see it all the time.
I mean, you as soon as you hit the door, you feel that vibe.
Yes.
I don't know if y'all feel, but I always feel that vibe. It's something about when a plus size woman hits the door versus, you know, if I walk in and there's a smaller, beautiful woman walking next to me, still, I notice
everybody is a plus size woman, because it's like, well, let me see what she got going on. It is.
And then back to the issue of being plus size and how women, you know, feel like, well, if I'm this, I'm not going through what she's going through because she's plus size. No, I really don't think the men think that. I think women do. Yeah, when another woman see, oh, well, I know she don't date nobody, you know, because she's plus size. Well, I think a man never thought of that, but that's just how women think.
It is. Yeah.
But truth be told, you go through your boyfriend's phone pictures, inboxes, and then majority of women I know, these are women who post on Facebook. They're constantly in the gym.
Yeah.
Or they're doing something or working out, but you know, I know for a fact, you know, your husband or boyfriend, whatever, likes plus size women, and I feel like a lot of them would die if they saw their man walking with a plus size woman.
Yeah.
But that's just how they think. Well, he doesn't, because that's how I am, so he doesn't like a big woman or whatever. But don't fool yourself.
No. And what the saying goes, be careful what he say he don't like, because you'll find him with exactly that type. Yes. It is a true saying.
So true.
So, anyway, this is our first vlog. I think it went well.
Yes.
We wanted to keep it short. It's pretty much an introduction of things to look forward to in our future vlogs. And you can get at us at our email if you have any questions, comments, or anything. You want to critique us, tell us what we can do better, because we're trying to improve. This is our first time doing this type of thing.
Yes.
So what is the email?
The email is a full figured family affair at yahoo.com, all lowercase. And especially the younger girls, we would love for you to email us, because we really would like to reach out to you all. We have many young girls who write to us, and a lot of things touch us, and the things that they say, but please write us. And we also have YouTube, where you can go on and leave comments and watch the videos, and our YouTube name is Full Figured Family, and you can find us there also. Again, the Yahoo is A Full Figured Family Affair at yahoo.com.
Okay. And also, men, we're gonna have discussions. We're gonna have guests, and we're gonna have small female guests, because we want to see. Yeah, we want to have a broad spectrum of people views on being plus size and how they see us, and we want to break some stereotypes and let them know what is and what isn't. We're gonna have male guests, men that don't like plus size, men who love plus size. We're just gonna keep it flowing and keep you entertained and bring you something fresh and new. So again, get at us at a full figured family affair at yahoo.com. Let us know, give us some comments, critiques, and send us some questions.
Yes,
and if you want to be a guest,
beauty guests, and for the Ample Beauty, American Beauty, if you like to answer our questions or submit topics, anything.
Yeah, submit topics. Submit topics too.
Yes.
So we can keep it going. So anyway, thank you for tuning in to a Full Figured Family Affair with the Watson sisters. Again, I'm the Grande Beauty.
I'm Ample Beauty.
I'm the American Beauty.
And we'll see you next time.